Robert Gelf and Gelf513 here. It is Windjammers Wednesday, and we are going to do some local matches, and by we I mean me and my brother Thomas, slightly off camera. That's his hand. So yeah, we'll keep 15 points to keep it a little more interesting. Random stage. Yeah, it's a limited time. I'll wait if he.
I chose it.
Okay, you picked. Okay. Right on. For folks who missed it, he pranked me pretty good on Monster Hunter Monday with that sound app. Man, I gotta wake up.
Fuck.
I'm really excited about this Windjammers 2 announcement. It's going to be a Switch exclusive at launch, I believe, or at least console exclusive. I don't know if it's coming to PC at the same time or something. But it might just be Switch exclusive. Either way, really cool of them to make a sequel. Nintendo's apparently been trying to get a lot of like Neo Geo, SNK style games on an exclusive basis, so this was definitely a good grab for them. And they've got the first game coming to the platform as well, which is going to be exciting. That was a good rally. Oh! Right behind.
Oh, come on.
Alright. First match won. We're doing a best out of 5 here, by the way. Do you wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna pick a new character, actually. Jordi Costa.
Allows.
Veston.
Get ready.
She's had her friends out.
I was under it.
Point.
Oh, they could all get that one.
Man, that was in one of those really small 5.2. That's some skill. You gotta remember the dash with Klaus. And when I'm with Jordy, I gotta remember to dash in the right direction.
Dash is me.
Yeah, when you're as big as the whole court, you can just block the whole goal. Ooh. What was I doing there?
Oh!
These matches end too quickly, I might need you to play a few more. I just want that, so keeping it alive.
Get ready.
Oh. get turned on. Oh, so then you're relevant, and then come on, this is so stupid.
Like adult Gohan, you haven't been training.
Adult Gohan is the most pathetic character. Not, like, honestly, Krillin, I respect Krillin more than think about it. Krillin, like, he's always maintained that level of strength. So
And,
like,
for a non-Saiyan, well, and he's also gotten stronger too for a non-Saiyan. Like to even be able to survive Cell and Majin Buu, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous.
No, he's actually like all jokes aside, like so much fun to like just fuck around with him.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, he's genuinely like respectable for his strength.
Yeah.
Like Gohan, like screw you. You literally could have been so powerful. Like, no, I'm gonna read. Just read when I have the opportunity to like have like okay, yeah.
That really was. You kept that going for like a whole conversation about Krillin.
Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Like, the Gohan literally, like, he was more powerful when he was fucking 12 than he is now.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. It's legitimately insane.
Well, it's hilarious how, like...
And he's in his peak form right now, because he's, like, Saiyans, like, whatever, he's saying that, like, they don't age until they're, like, 80.
Yeah, something like that. But then, also the fact of, like, you clearly, anger is a big drive.
Oh, anger's a huge drive. That's what they said in the show. Like, anger's, like, the biggest drive in the world. And he's just, like, girls, like, caring. Get the Dragon Balls, because they've been there. Go on, don't worry.
Alright, it's 2 matches down. If I win the next one, I've already won best 3 out of 5, but I don't want it to be over just yet. Then again, no one's really tuning in. Yeah. No. Where Ryan at? Now it can, or no, it
Now it can.
Okay.
Like, he used to only be able to do things. He couldn't even have FaceTime and another app open.
That's weird.
He had an iPhone 6, like when it first.
That's I mean, mine's the same. Although, who knows, I don't FaceTime with it, so.
Is this like cloud?
This is giant. No, it's I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just have how do you get a speed right off the start?
I'm that good.
You definitely just did that like not over
Get ready.
You want to pause so you can plug in some headphones or something? I think you actually really enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Hulu, but that's. I think they only have the Japanese dub on there. I honestly haven't even listened to the English dub, although I honestly think it's one of those where like Japanese truly has something special to it.
Probably like Attack on Titan.
We do. Yeah, it's not great.
It's awful.
Like the. I recognize, like I listened to like one episode and I recognize some of the actors, but it's just like, it takes like a lot of the delivery out of it if they're not like shouting and screaming in Japanese. But like for example in JoJo, there's a character, because like it's a story told across generations, so the protagonist keeps changing. But like, so one guy who's like protagonist in the second arc, you know, he's still a major protagonist in the third arc, and now he's the main character's grandfather. And so he's an American, and the main character in the third arc is Japanese. so in the Japanese dub, as a grandpa, he'll randomly say like English phrases like "Oh my God," or like, "Holy shit," but like the way he says it is just so funny. Yeah, like so funny. It's the same guy who's the voice of Heihachi in Tekken.
No.
Yeah, and the way he says it is just so funny and like, yeah. Dude! Where if you were always hearing him speaking English, him just saying those phrases wouldn't be funny or entertaining or mean anything. It's like it's not different from what you're used to hearing.
How's that 5 points? How in the world?
That was weird.
That was the weirdest 5 points I've ever seen.
Good show.
Oh, see, now I feel bad. Like, look at how devastated she is. It's like her grandpa.
Yeah, she brought dishonor to the family. Like,
dude, like she's dying when she gets home. Like she knows she's not allowed in the house.
Harakiri right now. That would be offensive if I mispronounced it as Harry Carey.
Harry Carey.
There are some people who like truly mispronounce it as that. Like someone I'm sure started saying it like
well,
that.
I'm sure it's not meant to be offensive.
No, I'm sure the first person who said it didn't mean it that way, but like legit.
Dude, see the guy in the onesie?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, he looks like Steven Universe's dad.
You know who he looks like? He looks like the butcher from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. That's hilarious, actually, thinking of him in that.
Which is awesome.
Klaus.
When him and Armstrong team up, like that's
when they shake hands and test muscles, it's the most manly moment ever.
And like they're like the electricity like fires between them. Yeah. Oh, it's Klaus versus Klaus.
Yes. Klaus, yeah, match. East Klaus versus West Klaus.
Oh, come on.
Even though the Cold War was years over by this point.
That was a good round.
Oh, these bouncer pad things
dude,
totally change up
either,
the game.
Dude, they can either hurt you or
help
they can help you like so much.
They're your worst.
No!
They are your worst enemy or your best friend.
It's a double-sided blade. Double-edged
sword. Any blade. Any type of way. We don't have to make it exclusive to swords. Any blade can be double-edged.
Get ready.
I guess so.
Unless there's a specific blade that is only specifically defined by the fact that it only has one.
No, double-edged katana. I mean, there's always one side that you can point to.
Right. There's a great anime and manga called Rurouni Kenshin about a fighter who used to be like a merciless, ruthless, samurai warrior who now fights non-lethally, and so he fights with a reversed katana with the flat side out, so he only fights people non-lethally, but he's a total badass.
So it's like One Punch Man.
Kind of, yeah, and it's one of those things of he has to totally hold back his true power most of the time because he could just wreck your shit. And it's set in the Meiji era in Japan in the mid 19th century when they started westernizing and outlawing the samurai and stuff like that. So he extra can't have a sword because he's not a police officer. So there's a kind of outlaw type helping folks out. It's really cool. They have some amazing fight scenes in that. That's on Netflix still, I believe.
Get ready.
Also,
I'll pause real quick. What?
kind of it's just a conversation.
Do you know when the Rainbow Six Siege update goes live? Because they've already put out patch notes for it.
No, I don't think that was a nice sniper right there.
It was. Ooh. I just hope I'm sure it will. I hope the new game looks cool. There's something about obviously, I don't want them to just make it have retro graphics just to have that retro feel on purpose. But I hope the new stuff they do looks good. Oh man. All right, well that's 3 out of 5, but I kind of want to go down and do a couple more. Tired.
I'll do 2 more.
Okay, 2 more. And then we'll just call it a quick Windjammers Wednesday at that, and then I'll switch over to Siege.
Yep. Look at his shoes, how you doing?
Gary?
Not Biaggi.
Get ready.
Biaggi's got that like weird like elbow like armor thing. He's got like his arm got like broken. He's still in like a brace or something with that shit.
Destroyed! I literally pushed you so hard. Dude, I'm literally killing you. Dude, you're
Stop
getting
the
destroyed.
violence! Stop it!
Dude, you're killing me.
They occasionally like add a few that aren't like actually in the show, but it's still funny.
Oh, yeah. But like,
I love how there's like I'm still a few episodes behind on the bridge, but I just got to the one where it was revealed like Nappa is Mr. Satan's handler or whatever, and I'm really looking forward to that.
it's not like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Maybe
Whatever.
it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny if they do.
And Mr. Satan makes me like, Mr. Satan, how would you explain what's happening? Like, they're just blowing each other up.
Get ready.
Clearly, it's lasers, mirrors, and explosives. That's what he did in the show.
Right, exactly, right. Like well, that's the thing. Like it's still funny, but they don't change the overall like story or like what people do. Like the main with the exception of like Nappa like technically being alive, like they don't change the fate of the characters or whatever.
There's one. So like, I mean, think about it, like on Namek, like he like stomps on. He stomps on Gideon.
Yeah. I forgot.
That was the only.
I forgot about that though. That's so small, but yeah, you're right. True.
But
Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that.
But the only reason why they were mad is because he comes back and it's
Yeah.
So otherwise, they're
Right. Otherwise, it'd be so minor.
That,
not
they
to
did
matter.
that episode before Super Evil Killer, and they were basically
Right. Well, right, because they, for most of those episodes they're mentioning GT, and like now, like GT doesn't even matter. Like it exists, but like no one's gonna care about GT as like
GT is really good for me. Like nobody likes that shit.
Like think about how like GT starts versus how Super starts. Like GT's all like depressing and shit, and like
So everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. Vegeta's not even cool, and everybody loves cool Vegeta. Vegeta
he's got that sweet moustache though.
Why say my moustache?
Moustache. Ooh, moustache.
Fucking Vegeta sucks. Pan is like the worst character ever. Complains every single time. Doesn't even have any faith in Goku and Trunks.
Yeah.
He just sucks. And what a weird way to bring Goku.
The ending of GT was the weirdest thing ever because
I don't even remember it.
The ending somehow implies that both Goku and Vegeta's family like grew apart so much over not even a long period of time that they would forget each other existed, to the point where like the great grandchildren of Goku and Vegeta don't know each other and don't even know what Saiyans are, and like that would never fucking happen. Like get the fuck out of here.
Like, Trunks would obviously like tell like his child like what a fucking Saiyan is and why he's able to like punch a hole through his fucking desk.
Yeah, like it ends with like Pan as like a really old grandma, so it's like that connection is still there. Like they shouldn't have forgotten each other. It makes no sense. Like a lot of things about how GT handled things pissed me off. Super has done everything in a way better way. And it's like had a good sense of humor about everything while still telling an awesome. And the animate, like they could. So I looked it up because I had been reading up on it before you got the Blu-rays. They'd actually had some bad animation cells like when it was first launching. I read about that, but they actually fixed those for the Blu-rays. So like any of the problems they were having earlier on
I'm sure
aren't even in the.
They fixed the whole Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Right.
So I'm sure any little tweaks that they have.
But like yeah, so they redrew certain frames, which is cool, and then like as the series got on, like they didn't even need to redraw frames because they were just getting better at it. And like already with that first tournament arc, that the animation was incredible.
Get ready.
That's the best part about the tournament arcs is there has to be like some really funny out there characters and some weird funny ways to win. It can't just be like straight fights and power levels and stuff. Like there's a classic one where like in the very first tournament in Dragon Ball, like when Goku and Krillin are kids, Krillin has to fight this guy who's really stinky, and then like Goku reminds him, Krillin, you don't have a nose, and then that's how Krillin wins the fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Krillin literally did not have a nose.
That's literally, if it were not for that fight, Krillin not having a nose wouldn't need to be a thing. Like I would honestly, even if they ever adapt a movie, I think they could still just give Krillin a nose. It would look so distracting to see a real human though. With like, he would look like Voldemort. It would look like a little baby Voldemort, like doing karate.
Like 6 little things, like it just wouldn't work.
Those are like some kind of Buddhist.
No, I know.
thing.
You can take them off because it was taken off for GT.
No, those are burn marks. Like those
Well,
are
it was
insects.
taken off for GT.
Oh, are they? Okay.
They're taking it's weird. How weird is that? They're off.
Completely off, or just like his hair was over?
They're off.
Okay, weird.
It shows whole forehead and they're off.
That sounds like more like an animation error, because like in
That's for like a lot. That was for a full GT episode.
that's probably an error, because like in Super he has they show it partly, but his hair is grown over them too. So I think they're just proper like those are like permanent marks that they must have forgotten to draw.
All right, well, this has been fun.
Oh, is that 2 matches? Are we calling it here? All right. That was Windjammers Wednesday, everybody. Thank you very much. If you're watching this on an archive, I will be back very shortly with some Rainbow Six Siege. I'm Robert Gelf, thanks so much to my brother Thomas for joining us. Peace out, everybody.